Hi guys, Blake, Darren, and Derek here today with Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina. We're sitting underneath the dock right now. It's the 6th, Thursday, April, Lake Taneycomo, Branson, Missouri. And we're gonna do the one cast for you today. There's still running 2 floodgates and 4 generators. And there's still a ton of threadfin shad coming through. Been watching them drift past the dock all day. So instead of going up where they're seeing more shad, we're gonna start here at the dock and work our way down the lake and see if we can get anything to bite our shad imitations. We have jigs, whites and blacks. We have shad flies, and we have jerk baits rigged up to drag. And we're just gonna back out right here and start the video. Captain Steve Dickey over there. Okay, it's a far drive to get where we're going. So I'm going to start off with a jerkbait to drag. I've got the 639 Signature Series Jedi. That's on about 2.5 foot of 4-pound leader. Got a size 12 barrel swivel there, size 12 snap swivel sliding on the line above it with a 3/16 ounce weight. Darren, what are you starting off with? He is going to go with the same setup, but a, who makes this one?
Trout magnet.
Trout magnet jerkbait. Derek, what weapon are you going to choose? Ooh, you're going to go with my jigging rod, huh? I guess I'll allow that. There's special power in that thing. So Derek's going to start off with an 1/8 ounce white jig with a red collar, Lilley's jig. I'm going to get us on the other side of these buoys so that we're not hitting them. And we're going to see what happens. I know in 2020, when we had this many shad come through, this lower stretch, even all the way down to Monkey Island, was fantastic for catching, especially brown trout. Dragging jerk baits, throwing white jigs. So we're gonna do it. I'm ready. I'm gonna cast directly off the front of the boat. You can pick whichever side you want. I got a text message from Captain Jeremy Raznick saying that the Corps of Engineers is planning to shut the gates off Saturday at 8 a.m. Unless, of course, we get a freak rainstorm and more water gets added back to the upper lakes. Huh?
Blake, you got a copy?
Yep, I see it, and I'm headed that way. Steve Dickey's on it.
Okay. Okay.
I already lost my jerkbait.
I know, you're already going.
Pull that trolling motor up. So we got a kayaker down in the water. They just flipped over in front of the dock. We're gonna see what we can do to go help. And I guess we'll keep the camera on for it. All right, sit down or grab onto the pole, one of the two for me there. We'll go catch their kayak. Steve Dickey's got them out of the water.
There's still one on the kayak.
I see him.
All that water starting to mix. Looks like both of them.
Coming in right behind you, buddy.
Reverse.
Right here, man.
Between the boat and your boat, you grab the rail and we'll get in. We'll attempt to anyway.
You all right?
It's cold, huh?
Yes, it's cold. Here, go ahead and grab onto the boat.
There you go, grab. There you go. I think you might have to get him in.
I know, I'm coming.
There you go, Ooh, you all right?
All right, you can sit down right there. We'll get you over to the dock and get you a towel, all right? Let's grab that kayak. Just roll it in the side of the boat here. There you go.
There's a paddle or something else right there. My troll motor down. I'll grab the paddle. Okay.
Thanks so much.
Meet us at the dock. We'll get them some towels.
All right. I'll grab the paddle and meet you at the dock. All right? Yeah. All right. All right. It's cold.
She goes like, oh, the boy. And she turns.
Oh, no.
Well, I hear that cold water baths are really good for the vital system. If you were feeling asleep, you should feel awake now. Actually, I'll pull into the stall, that way Steve has somewhere to pull up to.
Okay. Over the side so we can...
We'll be fine. We don't need to tie the boat off at the moment. It'll be all right.
There you go. Is this your kayak or is yours ready?
All right. We have our kayakers safely back in the dock office with towels warming up. And we're gonna come back out of the dock and try this one more again. One more again. Maybe without anybody in the water this time. Darren's gonna go back to his drift rig because he didn't lose his prior to the video ending. I'm gonna switch to a jig, and or I can go shad fly if you want to go jig. I'll go shad fly. So I've got a shad fly that's on the drop tag system that Phil had rigged up so kindly for me already. I just traded his scud out for a pine squirrel shad fly. All right. See if I can lose this one as fast as I lost the jerkbait.
That was pretty quick.
It was pretty quick. If I remember right, even in 2020, whenever I was dragging jerkbaits through here, I think I was only using an 1/8 ounce, so it may have been too much weight. Or I could have found the log, one of the two. Okay, here we go. I think Phil told me earlier that he actually came out here and tried dragging some shad that he scooped up out of the water with only a few bites and no hookups. So, but just like with most of the shad kills, whenever there's this many coming through, the fish stay pretty full. So it'll be, once they run out of shad, I found the bottom again. Yeah, and it came off for a second, which tells me I was hooked on a log. Okay, it's just not meant to be for me to drag something today. Going jigging.
You want this one?
No. I'm jigging now. If Derek goes this entire video, if Darren goes this entire video without losing his rig, I'll know it's just me. It'd make me feel better if you lost yours. So a little chilly start to this morning. I think today's supposed to hit 59 or 60, and then the next 3 days are all going to be the mid to high 60s. Perfect spring days. We got a wind blowing us back upstream pretty good here. This water that we're working in down from the resort is staying in that 15 to 20 foot average, so even with the jig, I'm still having to let it sink quite a bit to be getting near the bottom. We've been up in the parking lot redoing the trout machine, so I didn't get to talk to any of the guides as they came in to find out how the bite was, but if I have to guess, they're catching them on white and they're catching them on scuds.
Tony caught a...
Oh yeah, that's right.
6-inch.
Yeah, I think Phil's gonna have that video, the video of him bringing it in to get weighed online today, but Captain Tony Lilley, on a guide trip this morning, they caught a 10-pound rainbow. So in the last week, that makes 2 10-pound rainbows in his boat. He's on a roll. And I'm gonna guess they were using a size 12 gray scud.
The first one was.
No, I mean on the one he caught. On the one he caught today.
On the one today, I think it was on a white jig.
Oh, was it?
I think so.
Okay.
He came in and bought it before he went out. He did say last night they were eating the shad so much yesterday evening that they were eating the ones off the top of the water.
Yeah. Well, Darren was saying that Tony said yesterday evening their fish were eating the shad so heavy they were coming up and eating them right off the top, right off the surface, the ones that were floating. And I experienced that same thing when the first big round of shad came through like a week or so ago. They were blowing them off the surface even.
Yeah.
Darren, how far out to the? Yeah, I need to scoot the boat.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you might want to reel in and redo your drift because I'm gonna scoot us.
You're gonna mess it up.
Yeah. I'm gonna scoot us way to the inside again. We're like right next to the bluff. The wind's not being very nice. I might even go to the inside over here. Try that. I don't know how much shad are floating over here compared to over here, but I know I've seen quite a few go down the inside edge of the dock on this side of the lake. This theoretically should be the slower water side anyway.
Yeah. I'm good. Yeah. It's kind of nice to sit in. I don't have to do anything.
This is coming from the guy who never wants a chair in the front of the boat. See why I like the chair? Oh, it doesn't matter. I guess I could have let you cast first. I could have jigged over the top of you. So we're just floating by Unit 24's dock at the moment, so just a little bit away from the main dock. Coming up on Cooper Creek Resort. Feel like a bite? You just let me know if it feels like I'm scooting too far towards you, Darren.
We did move over for
Yeah, I know we did. The wind is doing something funny.
that way, yeah.
It's pushing us upstream and to the left at the same time.
I'm bouncing pretty good. So.
Okay. Paul was telling me that one of our boats that went out yesterday went down by the bridges close to the Branson Landing, throwing white jigs, and caught quite a few fish. Nothing too big, but quite a few fish, throwing white jigs all the way down by the bridges. Yeah. Another thing I did last year after the big shad, or in 2020 after the big shad push came through and the fish were actually starting to be hungry for them again, was come down here with my big 110+1 jerk baits, and I would work those down here on the Cooper Creek Flat and all the way down to Monkey Island, and usually wind up with a brown or two at least every time. So something else you guys can try if you're coming to the lake in the next, well, heck, they'll be looking for shad for weeks after the gates stop running, so probably be good for a while on the white bite. What happened?
I just had to jump on it and drop it.
Oh.
That's all. Like bird jumps.
Does he? He was hoping nobody would notice.
Yeah.
There's plenty of jigs laying around everywhere. You know, when that wind lays down, it's an awfully nice day to be out here if you just got a nice light jacket. You think with 3 people in the boat that we catch a fish?
Right.
Hey. Yeah.
Yeah. Just hold your. Yeah. Hey, Luke.
Hey, you've still only caught the bottom half as many times as I have.
Today.
Yeah, today. Are you giving up on your jerkbait?
Yep.
Okay. This is like a great spot for it, though.
Yeah. Second guess my decision.
Uh-huh. Well, here, you can use my jigging rod, and I'll throw your jerkbait.
Oh, okay.
Because I just want to see. I watched you drag that without hooking the bottom once.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can change the odds. All right, moment of truth. Is it just me? Or did Darren make his rig special and it doesn't hook the bottom?
Put some grease on it.
Yeah. added 4.5 extra inches a leader past mine and got it up off the bottom just high enough. Oh. Derek found the bottom. I found something else.
Yeah, it's picking up a lot of junk.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's the junk I don't know, you guys think that's 20 inches? Trophy catch and release, 20 incher?
It's close.
Yeah, that's the Supreme XT.
Oh, that's what I was looking at. Is it the first one you got?
Yeah, that's the only one I got. I have a Supreme and a Supreme XT.
Oh,
We're just entering the Cooper Creek Flat. Oh, that felt like a fish. Oh.
Still haven't lost it.
I know. You're trying to jinx me. My theory is if I can go long enough without losing it, I might catch a fish. Oh.
Actually go to the other side of the boat.
Well, if you hook the bottom that much when you're jigging, there's a really good chance you just need to speed up when you're bringing it up off your pop, you know? If you're consistently hooking the bottom like that, you just need to speed it up a little bit. Yeah, the water's real clear. So the camera died on us while we were out there, but we didn't catch any fish. So we thank you guys for watching. Like and share us on Facebook, and we'll be back out again tomorrow to give it another try. Thanks, guys.